morning. Here we are at the reviewing area. Trying to get myself situated.
Me too.
But here we are at the reviewing area, and here is the 500th figure that we're going to be taking a look at. And this is actually not one, but two figures that we're going to be taking a look at. This figure and this figure, which is called the Transformers Crossovers G.I. Joe, the Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover Megatron in the H.I.S.S tank form with the human action figure named a Baroness.
The Baroness. Now,
the Baroness?
Well, yeah, the Baroness. That's her name. And for the people growing up at the time, y'all know what type of saboteur she could be. And she was a master of disguise, kind of like Zartan. And we're going to see how much different in comparison. Now, I do have this H.I.S.S tank right here with Cobra Commander in it. We're going to see...
And one of those soldiers.
Right. The H.I.S.S tank pilot.
In the cockpit.
So we're going to take a comparison once we go ahead and get this at towards the end of the video. See what's different and what's the same as far as this H.I.S.S tank. It does not transform. The one that we're doing will. So with that said, y'all, this is the review. I know other reviewers have done the same, but it's not been our review. So y'all get ready for a wild ride because we don't know what to expect. We're just going to wing it and go through it to the end.
So first, we're going to start off with the packaging here. Now, as you can see, it is split in half of the Transformer side and the G.I. Joe side here. And I think both of these pictures that are split in half is supposed to, I think, represent the original toy packagings of Transformers and G.I. Joe here, right?
No, I don't know. They might have redrawn this. I don't know. This pretty looks like G1 right there. This pretty looks... I think this right here is original. I don't know. I've never seen really the cover of the H.I.S.S tank. I don't know. They might have redone all this, but as far as Megatron right here, you have the G1 graphic grid like they used to have in the G1 grid pattern of the Transformers.
Yes.
Where G.I. Joe right here, they kept the background of the explosion in. I don't know about the rest, but I remember this. They've always had like an explosion background. And then Transformers, as always, as far as G1, had a grid on the background. So I don't know if this was redrawn. I know that this is redrawn. This never happened until now. This right here, I don't know. Maybe y'all can educate me. I don't know if that's the original cover for the H.I.S.S tank or not. I don't think so. I think Cobra Commander was on the back of the H.I.S.S tank. Not sure. But anyway, it's a very good box art. All in all, what they did.
And as you can see, does have a nice picture of Megatron on this side. And a picture of the H.I.S.S tank here. And with a Baroness here in a pose.
Yes, in a pose. And right here it's got Aiden up, Decepticon, Megatron, H.I.S.S tank right down there at the bottom. So then of course you got the iconic More Than Meets the Eye. And then over here it says Evil Decepticon.
Yes.
And over here, you just have the G.I. Joe logo at the bottom, the Baroness. So, and then you have a couple other designs. So, all in all, it's really good. On the side, I don't know how well this is going to come out. I'm not exactly sure how well that's going to come out. Maybe that's too much.
Well, I think they can kind of see it, but here on this side, you have a picture of Megatron in both his robot mode and his H.I.S.S tank form. And at the bottom here, oh, you do also have a Baroness here. And on the bottom, you just have Megatron, well, Decepticon Megatron H.I.S.S tank. And on this side, which is sideways, you have a picture of Megatron in the H.I.S.S tank mode. And G.I. Joe here. And the top here, you have another picture of Megatron in both modes.
Right.
And on this side, you have G.I. Joe, Megatron H.I.S.S tank. And at the other side, you just have words and barcodes. And
now, this right here, I like that crossover. G.I. Joe 2022 with the X. One side's G.I. Joe, the other side's more or less Transformers. More than meets the eye. Collaborative.
I think this is the collaborative crossover line. The same one that Gigawatt and the Draculus was part of.
Yeah, could very well be. Yes. So.
And on the back, you have...
Yeah, this is the back of the box.
Some more pictures of the figures.
Where you have, on the G.I. Joe side, you have the Baroness. She is driving. She is actually in the cockpit right there.
Right there.
Right there. And then you have the H.I.S.S tank. Megatron H.I.S.S tank. And then it says 28 steps to convert. And then on the Transformer side, you have Megatron, the Baroness, and she can't fit in the gunner
turret thing.
Yeah, the little turret gunner deal. So this is pretty neat. This is different. So,
and here you have some warnings here.
Yeah, a whole bunch of warnings. Yep.
So that's about it for the box, and I was kind of...
Oh, we just got to cut it open. Right there, it's got a little... Oops. I just hit the door. So, be careful. Take this and cut that tape like at the top. There you go. Just kind of score it down. Yeah. My knife will cut. There we go. Yeah. Time to change blades. I don't know if there's one. There may be.
Oh.
Okay. You might need to go get some scissors. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I see. I see what happened.
There we go.
That's alright.
Okay. There we go.
I don't know. There may be some on the back. Oh, there's
no.
one on the bottom. Halves. Yes, definitely some templates. Now on the back. There you go. Okay.
Okay.
I think it should just pull apart.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so once we cut up some of the tape things here, these two can be slide apart. I was about to sneeze.
Wait.
And there's nothing inside this seat. Slip cover of the Megatron side.
Yes.
What about the Baroness side?
No, it's all going to be in the box.
Okay.
So now you take the slip cover off and you have an Hasbro box.
And have a picture of Hasbro, G.I. Joe,
G.I. Joe.
2022 Megatron H.I.S.S tank. And for some reason, they put an Autobot symbol, which Megatron is a Decepticon, not an Autobot.
That's a good point.
Except he was an Autobot in the IDW comics, but here he's a Decepticon in this crossover series.
Yeah. And on the top of the box...
Well,
I'm sorry.
First, the other side on the bottom has the same thing. And there's none on the side, just cardboard. But on the back...
Oh, yeah? Yeah, top secret.
Yeah. Top secret with the two envelope things and the Cobra symbols and some words here that say something about Cobra.
Can you read that?
I'll try.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
It says, surveillance has detected spies scouting Cobra base. Unauthorized vehicle is identified as Subject B. Be prepared to intercept.
Very good.
Their sting is sharp, but we are poised to strike.
Very good. Very good. So anyway, that is a little bit of what they have going on the box itself.
The cardboard box thing.
Yes.
So now, let's try and... Oh!
I'm not sure if that... I'm not sure. I think that's
no.
the top. Okay. Okay, it just folds out.
Well, it opens up.
It folds and opens up.
Opens up, and here we have Megatron in his inside the box cover, and I think this does slip off to reveal.
Here, let me see this.
Well, it just reveals emptiness, but it does have instructions and some warnings here.
Oh, I see. She's on the back.
Okay.
I was going to say, yeah, we got gypped. I was going to say, yeah. All right. Okay. So.
Okay. So there's something on the back, you said?
Yes, the Baroness is actually on the back. Be careful. On the back, right there at the bottom.
Yes.
As far as the action figure.
But on the back, there's the Baroness action figure here.
Correct. Right.
And you just have the rest of Megatron here.
Yes. Go ahead and turn around. Do you have your cutter, Vinci?
I do.
Cut them little deals. So, when I saw that, I was like, okay, we pulled out the slip. Where's the Baroness? Until I turned it over and didn't see her on the backside. I said, okay. I was going to say, we got gypped.
Okay.
So Colton is going to cut him loose from the wire imprison like bands that he's imprisoned in.
Those T-shaped things, which, if you know me or if you don't, I'm not a fan of these T-shaped things. I like those twist ties ones.
Okay. So he's going to cut it loose. I need to pretty much hold him in place. That'd be the best thing. So this way he don't fall. And the head sculpt is pretty unique. There we go. Okay. So y'all tell me why he's cutting him loose. If y'all got him, did y'all like him? Would y'all think about him? What do y'all think about this collaboration between G.I. Joe and Transformers? Like I said, we knew about it. That was years later. It was different. It was unique. It worked when we were small and we were having these action figures. We always thought that it made a good team. G.I. Joe and Transformers, they just fit. So I don't know if the rest, or how y'all feel about it, but like I said, we actually seen it in the movie where they finally hinted at a collaboration between Transformers and G.I. Joe. So man, how many hills are on there? Got a lot. Woo. Got a lot. We had a good bunch of I think it's waist. I think you may still be at the waist.
Yeah.
Yes. We had a good bit of G.I. Joe vehicles and G.I. Joe action figures along with Transformers. And the oddball was when you put GoBots in the mix, the scale was off. So it didn't quite, it's like GoBots were the size almost of G.I. Joe's. So, but we had GoBots in there too. It just didn't, the scale was off. But the scale that matched the best was G.I. Joe and Transformers. So, big old gun. Yep.
I think that this is his fusion cannon.
Yes. It is. Uh-huh. Yeah. Excuse me. So like I said, I hope everybody out there is doing okay. Everybody's doing alright. We have been having some crazy weather here lately. Basically almost all around the state of Texas. So I hope everybody's doing okay and safe.
And let's get the Baroness out.
Let's get the Baroness out. Do you need my knife?
No.
Nope, you got it.
And this looks like the Baroness packaging here.
Take this out of the way. There we go. That's it. Yeah. That's it. That is, yes, the Baroness. And I don't know what's on the back, but we're going to take a look at the Baroness right quick in her package. Yep. There she is. I don't know. We never had a Baroness. Growing up, I don't think we ever had a Baroness. I think we had a Scarlet, a Cover Girl, but we never had the Baroness. Not that I can remember. So, as far as her, you have the symbol of the collaboration between Transformers and G.I. Joe. down here, you have the same artwork that's on the box. And up here, it goes off in her past, her bios, and stuff like that. So there's a lot there. Just to read it, some of this right quick, not all of it. Her birthplace is classified. Her primary specialty is intelligence. Graduated from. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Cobra Intelligence Officer.
Graduated from student.
Yeah, that's right.
From student. I do need to zoom in here. Graduated from student radicalism into international sabotage and the ranks of Cobra.
Okay. Well.
And there's other languages here.
Right, and it's stating the same thing.
Different languages.
Right, it's stating the same thing.
And on this side, it has role Cobra Intelligent Officer. Primary specialty. Intelligent secondary specialty. Fixed wing pilot. Birthplace classified.
So we have no idea where she's born. Where did she come from? She just popped up. Let's see here. And then, of course, right here, you still have the old style cutout. And we did this in the 1980s. People, I do know of kids back in my time that would cut out these and put them to the side. And they'd have a whole packet of different G.I. Joe and Cobra information on each single action figure. So, they kept that in, and that is the Baroness, who me and my brother, we never had. We never had the Baroness. Not that I can remember. Like I said, it was Scarlet. I don't remember if we had Lady J. I know we had CoverGirl. I know we had Scarlet. I don't remember any of the rest of them.
So I think we'll just get this figure out of its packaging.
Now, she doesn't, oh, she does have a stand. Oh, go ahead, I'm looking at it, go ahead. So we are going to get her out of this entrapment she's in. Crazy. Okay. I'm curious to see what type of articulation does she have. We'll see. That is a little backpack that she has. Let's see here. Okay. She does have a stand.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Let me see if I can. Got it. Spin her out, maybe kind of. Yay! Oh, yay! Yep.
Oh, and her torso. Now, Dad, tell me if this looks familiar.
Well, I'm listening. Okay.
I think her torso is connected by that rubber band. You remember?
Yes, the rubber band. Yep, that.
Because I felt it.
Yeah, that's an O-ring. That's for sure. Yep.
Yes.
That's the way it looks.
Okay. First, I may need to scooch the camera up some.
So if I'm right, she should have a screw in her back. On the very back. I'm just curious. Yep, there it is. Yep.
So I think this is the original.
Well.
I think this is the original G.I. Joe figure.
Well, it's the original based off of the 1980s.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
Because I did felt that rubber band in her.
Go ahead. I'm watching.
Okay, so here is the original, well, based on the original G.I. Joe a Baroness or Baroness figure. You can tell because if I bent her back some, those two little things inside of her torso, that's the rubber band.
Yes, that's the O-ring.
Yes.
Type from the 1980s that they reincorporated, so.
And we will get to Megatron in a minute. But first, let's take a look at a Baroness here. So, for the painting and the sculpting, it still does look really nice for being a character that is from the G.I. Joe series, and also the original toy here. It still does look nice. Has the Cobra symbol on her chest and has little, like, glasses?
Yeah, those are glasses.
Okay.
Those are glasses. One thing that they kept, let's see here. Now, bend her arm. There you go. Normally, G.I. Joes back then started incorporating, instead of the straight arm, they went to the swivel. So, yep, there it is. The swivel that they kept. Okay. And I don't think there's any wrist articulation. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Now, I'm curious, can her head go up and down? I don't think so.
And, well, before I get to the articulation, so that screw on the back of her.
Yes.
All the original
G.I. Joes
had the screw on the back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because you have a O-ring in here that has a little sleeve that the O-ring goes on, and then it goes down to a hook that's right in there, connecting the lower half.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go bathroom. Keep on going.
And for the articulation, his head, or her head does, I think, kind of does swivel. But because of the hair, it does get in the way. But it does swivel. Arms can rotate all the way around, move in and out. Biceps swivel, elbow. And of course, she does have some movement in the torso because of the rubber band. And the legs can move forward and back only there because of the sculpting in her thighs and her back part that does get in the way. Move in and out. No thigh swivel, but she does have knee bend. And that's it. So she does have a head swivel. And for accessories, she does come with this little stand here. And I'm trying to look. Oh, well, it just says 2022. But I don't know if this is the original. Is this the original stands?
Back then in the 1980s, G.I. Joe really didn't come with stands. You had to buy them separate, or you had to make them, or something like that. So, I mean, if we're talking about 1980s, they really didn't come with stands. That didn't come until later on.
Because on the bottom, she does have holes. So,
yes,
the originals still had these holes.
Yes, they had holes in them, so this way you can put them on vehicles and stuff like that. And
but they don't come with stands.
Well, in the 1980s, in the early 1980s, when G.I. Joe was first starting and stuff like that, no, they did not have stands. That didn't come until later on. So they were, the holes in the feet were more or less for pegs on the vehicles, that you could place them on the vehicles in certain poses and stands. So this way they could stay on the vehicle and not fall off while you're pushing the vehicle down the a rock road or something.
Okay. And she does come with a little rifle here.
Yeah, I don't know what type of, I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's got a
which
scope on it and stuff like that. So.
Okay, she can hold it, but I think you may need to put it at a weird angle.
I mean, okay, that. Now you're seeing one of the big deals with the weapons with the 1980s G.I. Joe. You had to be careful because their thumbs were prone to breaking off if you force something in there too much.
Yeah. So in order to put it in her hands, you do kind of have to put it at a weird angle because their hands don't move. And you do get this little jetpack thing.
No, I don't know if that's a jetpack. That's just a Cobra backpack. I don't know what it's part of her get-up, though, so.
But it does attach to her